Hello there, I'm Chuck Todd, and welcome to Meet the Press Now. I'm here reporting in Washington. This has arguably been the most consequential week yet in the 2024 presidential campaign, and we're going to begin today with a question we continue to grapple with. Does the Republican Party have a breaking point when it comes to Donald Trump? Last night, the former president traveled to Georgia to be booked at a Fulton County jail for his fourth criminal indictment. Every single one of his 18 co-defendants have now surrendered in that racketeering case, and we now have booking photos for each of them. It's on your screen for posterity. And for the first time, a former president has had a mugshot taken, which he is using to fundraise, posting it on X, formerly Twitter, in his first post since January 8, 2021, 2 days after the attack on the Capitol that led, of course, to this case. All in all, as he continues to claim that all these indictments are a way to interfere with his campaign.
This is their way of campaigning. And this is one instance, but you have three other instances. It's election interference. So I want to thank you for being here. We did nothing wrong at all. And we have every right, every single right, to challenge an election that we think is dishonest, that we think is very dishonest.
Quick fact checks there. He went and announced his campaign super early in order to create the illusion that his legal troubles were politically motivated. All of these cases were and investigations began before he ever became a candidate for office on that front. But those remarks came the day after most of his primary rivals pledged at Wednesday night's debate that they would vote for him and support him, even if he's a convicted felon. But folks, the summertime spectacles of indictments and arrests are over. And now comes the actual criminal trials. The one in Georgia potentially will be televised. In fact, it could start very soon. Unlikely, but right now it's on the books for soon. And it means the Republican field will have to confront a reality of even more distractions from the frontrunner's legal troubles as they collide with the election calendar. Nikki Haley is the one that's been sounding this alarm the loudest. She's been addressing that issue both during and after Wednesday's debate, saying that these distractions for Trump is reason enough to move on from the former president.
We have to face the fact that Trump is the most disliked politician in America. We can't win a general election that way. He's going to spend more time in a courtroom than he is campaigning. I served with him. I was proud to serve with him. I agree with him on most issues, and he is my friend. But the reality is we cannot afford Joe Biden. It's all political. It's all weaponization, all of that. But the fact remains he's got 5 court cases next year. He's going to start the first one in the early part of January. He's got another one in March.
Of course, we always have to note that as of right now, the voters, at least the ones we poll in Republican primaries, haven't been swayed. In Iowa, for instance, the first state on the Republican primary calendar, 65% of likely Republican caucus goers said they do not think Trump committed any serious crimes. But the well of Trump devotion does have its limits. For instance, in this same poll of Iowa caucus goers, just 41% say that Trump should continue as leader of the party, which means roughly 60% of the party is at least open to the idea of an alternative. And that brings us back to the breaking point question. Republican voters and party leaders have largely stood by him through every flavor of scandal, outrageous behavior, 91 criminal counts, and an attempted insurrection. And they all did it because it did seem like when they tried to denounce him, it only made him stronger. And now they just assume all these things will make him stronger. But just like we failed to imagine that he could win in 16, be careful with the groupthink that fails to imagine this thing could implode on him before the end of this nomination contest.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.